Hey YouTube viewers, I know it's been a while since I made a video. I'm going to combine a vision I had last night with a vision I had the other night, and then a dream I had last month. So in this dream, uh, there was a lion. The flag was blue, white lion on it, and there were soldiers and ACUs walking in the background. Was two of them, and I was trying to take the flag down. You know, taking a country's flag, or if you're fighting a battle, you know how they have these battles back in the day. You kill a general, take the flag, raise your flag. You know you won. That's victory. Well, they saw me, and I was trying to hurry up and take it out, but the flag was like big. It was like set up like it was a tent. And the soldier had tackled me, and like he put my arm in like an arm bar. He was trying to cut my fingers. Some countries will kill you, or if you touch their flag. So, also, that flag is in Europe. Scotland has a lion on their flag, but their lion is yellow, and their flag is yellow and red. So no other country, no, I searched all on the internet, there's no country with blue flag, white lion. And this is another symbol that's overseas, London area, Europe. And if you notice, a lot of commercials now, get the London look. You know, the Maybelline, Victoria's Secret, you know, the makeup commercial. They always say, get the London look. And then they had the ones with the cars. Why are the English accents, why do they pick us more? You know, maybe because the accents rolls off our tongue better. You know, if you pay attention, London is popping up, it's being brought up more now in movies, cartoons, things are happening more in Europe. This symbol is Europe, the Fer de Lis, I think is pronounced. Even, yeah, in movies, a lot of stuff is happening in Europe, and I believe the Antichrist is going to come from Europe. And especially this symbol, I see just as much as the all-seeing eye. And the all-seeing eye is in a bunch of cartoons, movies, mainly music videos, the flashing lights, brainwashing, you know, hypnosis, you know, that's what they're using to, when the New World Order comes, it'll be easier for you to succumb to their New World Order. You'll be like pre-programmed to what they're going to bring to the table. And then so the first vision that I had the other day, I saw the sun, I saw a sphere like this, and then there was a sun. It was the same color as the sphere that I showed you, but under the sun had 7 spears like this, but reversed. And I was like, what in the world? So I heard the sound, I heard the trumpet sound, and then I started praying. Then I saw an aircraft fly into the air. It was all white except the tip. It's like this, but it was flying upright like this, but it didn't have this plane to it. It was it's like this, but without this plane, but it had a big enough space for like a cockpit and stuff, kind of set up like the Star Wars movie ships. And the tip of it was red, and it was massive, a whole army of them in the sky. And then the sun shot out like 7 spears in one direction, and then it faced my way. Then it had like an angry face, like the picture I showed you of the red angry face, and it said, "I'm going to kill you all." And man, the expression on that son's face, you know, I was like scared, and I started thinking of in the book of Revelation, after the trumpet sounds, then you got the 7 vials of God's judgment, then you got the 7 bowls of the wrath of God's judgment. In the vials, one vial is going to be poured out onto the sun, and it says he was given power to scorch men. And man, that vision, man, I wanted to wake up so bad. It just felt like it was a reality. And I woke up sweating, so I had to wash my comforters and my sheets because I was sweating. I was like, oh man, I was like breathing, my heart was pounding fast. You know, that's how I know a dream from a vision, because I be waking up sweating and my heart is pounding. And then the one vision that I had last night, it was nighttime. I saw a fire engine drive by, and then I saw a police car follow behind it. Then one kid, he had on a book bag, a gray t-shirt, and he had on baggy jeans. And in the distance, I perceived that something was happening on the department store. So I switched, the vision switched, and I was in the department store, and one guy was bound up by a table with his hands behind his back. And then all of a sudden, these canisters of gas burst, and it was like red smoke everywhere. Then it was blue right in front of me on another table, boom. Then it was green, boom. Kind of don't understand it, but a country that does colored smoke is India. When they celebrate and worshiping their idol god, they pop smoke, colored smoke everywhere, and it's all on their skin and stuff. And then I saw the leader. He had a ski mask on. He came down with like a weapon. He grabbed my arm, and I said, "Please, please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. I'll show you where the camp is. I'll show you where they camp out. I'll pretend I'm one of them." You know. So what I took from that part right there in this vision is, when the tribulation happens, people are going to be turning on each other, family members, and that's in the Bible. Son, daughter are going to rise up against parents. Husband is going to turn on wife, vice versa. Brothers and sisters, vice versa. Mother-in-law, father-in-law. Everyone is going to be turning on people to, you know, to save their own skin. When this new world order happens, this tribulation happens, people are going to be turning on each other. And man, if you don't got God, and if you know, if you don't have Jesus in your life, and because one of the gifts, the spiritual gifts, is discerning spirits. And I can discern spirits, not me, but because Christ has the power, and that's the only way I can discern spirits. And I be seeing all kinds of people's emotions and their facial expression, these spirits attached to them. And it's, man, I know who to stay away from. I promise you I do. And even like people at work, people will be wanting to hang out, and I don't, because I don't want that spirits latching onto me. And finishing the vision, and then I saw like a boy playing a video game, and like he like went away from the controller, but on the TV it had like a monster that I guess he was fighting. Well, it's like I zoomed into the TV like shh, and then this monster's reality all of a sudden, kind of like, it was like a scarlet beast is what I pictured in my head, which is also talked about in the book of Revelation, but it didn't have 7 heads, this beast, but it was massive though. And it leaped at me, and it took my arm and shoulder in its mouth, and it was like taking me down, and then like another monster was, another beast-like creature was coming. I only caught a glimpse of it, so I noticed the first one I seen was like real bulky up top, kind of like the first Incredible Hulk movie. The dogs that were attacking Incredible Hulk, it was like a Rottweiler. It was just like that. Just go YouTube it, and you'll see what I'm talking about, how massive it was. But only, man, this thing was, it was like a purple color, and it had my shoulder. It was like taking me down to its pit. And another beast came to like bite my head, and I thought I was gonna wake up from this vision. No, I was still alive, and I was closing my eyes. I was wanting it to be over, and when I finally woke up, my heart was like boom, 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 boom. My sheets was soaking wet more than when I had the first vision the other day, and I had to wash my sheets again. And my comforter said, and I was like, oh my gosh. Listen to me, YouTube viewers. If you people are not saved, and if you're doing the same thing because, you know, something big is gonna happen soon, really soon. I don't know what it is, but something big is gonna happen. And if you don't have your life in order, if you're not saved, and if you are saved and you're still sinning, you're going to hell. And I'm telling you that when that beast had me by my arm, took me down, and another beast was biting my head, and I wanted to wake up, and I didn't, it's going to be reality. Your sin, your iniquity, whatever you're doing, That is going to be your punishment, your